What's up, YouTube? This is Rapmastayoda from Dark Lords coming at you guys with a Rancor possible solo team video. And what I mean when I say that is we got about 60% through Phase 2. We want to take a look at this team, the technology behind them, the abilities that they have. We want to look at their mod sets, which they're not really set up for this raid yet, and see where we can take them. And I want you guys, the viewers, to jump in, give us some comments on this video, and tell me what you think we should do with this team to take them forward and try to get into P3, P4, and eventually solo the raid with these 5 characters. So sit back, relax, and let's jump right in. So, let's take a look at the team. We're running a Zader lead with Palpatine, TIE Fighter Pilot, Teebo, and General Kenobi. The idea is the usual kind of Zader TIE Fighter Pilot plus 3 mechanic team that we've seen, where we're taking the Zader leadership ability, we're applying speed down with Zader, and then we're using the Empire tunes with their turn meter down on basic to keep the turn meter down on the Rancor. Additionally, we're adding Teebo in there to take off large chunks of turn meter while he's stealthed, and then we've added General Kenobi to try and turbocharge both of these functions, where we're either getting extra attacks with our Teebo and knocking large chunks off, or we're using the gang attack so that we can use all the Empire tunes at once as kind of a mock Teebo. Now in the background, we're running down the mod sets, we're taking a look at the statistics. I wanted to let you guys look at this, but I didn't want to talk too much about it and what my thoughts are. These are not mods set up for the raid. We need to take a look at how we're going to do the mod sets, and that's where you guys, the viewers, come in. I want you guys to take a look at this and tell me what kind of suggestions you have after watching my mods video. So let's take a look at how the team looks in the actual raid. Starting at the top of Phase 1, we're going to use the usual Zader and TIE Fighter Pilot mechanics, where we're going to try to apply tenacity down to the boss, and then apply speed down and DOTs with Zader, then beat him down with the turn meter down mechanics after we clear the 2 minions. So with this team, again, we're trying to use GeeK to accelerate this process. That way we can get extra attacks out of Teebo while he's stealth, or extra attacks out of the Empire to completely evaporate the boss's turn meter and keep him from taking turns, refreshing the guards, and applying Death Mark. So, like most Zader compositions, we have easily gotten towards the end of Phase 1. You can see that most everybody has a lot of protection. I'm hoping that the foresight that General Kenobi grants is going to help us avoid a little bit of damage if possible. We haven't used the lightsaber throw yet for massive damage. We've just continued to kind of beat the guard down with the basic attacks, and then stealth Teebo's basic to take off large chunks of the turn meter. As you can see, we're having quite a few resists, so I think we definitely need to take a look at potency. But again, I want to let you guys decide how to craft this team and what's the best thing we can do to go ahead and take it for a deep run. So you can see we nailed him with the lightsaber throw at the end to jump here into Phase 2. So my tactic here is we're going to go ahead and drop the door on him. We're going to apply the tenacity down. We're going to use offense up right here to get a little bit extra damage. Once we've done that tenacity down, we want to get over to Zader. We want to make sure that we get the speed down on him so that we can continue to beat him down and get his turn meter down without him taking turns after the door comes up. Obviously, once we get into Phase 2, the beast taking turns is a lot more lethal than the guard in Phase 1, so we want to make sure that we keep that turn meter next to nothing if possible. So now we're going to fast forward to towards the end of the phase. As you can see, we've lost a character. He snatched one up and then just dealt physical lethal damage to the other. You can see that we are about 40% into the phase, so we really didn't get as far as we wanted to on this run. We had not so great RNG. We had quite a few misses. We had quite a few missed opportunities on the critical to apply the tenacity down, and we had at least one turn where we misplayed. We did not cast the speed down with Zader, but all that stacked up to be a pretty lackluster run. So at this point, this is where I'm going to turn it over to you guys. I want to hear your thoughts, your comments down in the comments section below. Tell me what I need to do to get this team into Phase 4. Like, subscribe, share.